crazy ass.
He stopped the recording.
My mom called the cops saying I was abusing her. I was 15.
Imagine your mother doing that to you as a 15-year-old young man, holding you down and acting like you whooping her ass. Based on how she's acting, if I'm on the phone when I get over there, I'm thinking I'm about to have to deal with a violent criminal. Look at that.
She's trying to get her son to
Give me my bag.
see when her son gets shot.
Can I just have my stuff? I just want my stuff. You saw what she just did, right?
Did she spit on this man?
No, he's hitting me with his hand on
You're
my phone.
choking!
What is she doing?
Stand the local police! Help!
Not even doing anything. Like, I just want my AirPods and I'll leave. Like, she just keeps on taking my stuff and I want it back.
Hitting me with his head!
Damn, puss boy. Damn.
Listen, we all complain about childhood trauma, but I'm telling you, sometimes some of the things we hold grudges about, understand that it's somebody out there that went through a lot worse.
Right,
Are you pretty enough for that? This is what I want every woman who is not looking for love or relationship, for every woman who
Thank God I had me a good mama, man. That's man, God bless her. So my mama she wasn't perfect. She had her ways, but my mom had she had her head on straight, dude. Thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? Rest her soul. Hit the thumbs up button.
only wants a man for the purposes of money. Only wants a man who could take her out and take her on trips and take her to nice restaurants and buy her nice things. You're not looking for alignment. You're not looking for a relationship. You're not looking for a partnership. You just want a sugar daddy or a man with some bread. Are you pretty enough for that? Because, baby, these men are paying for something. So when you're putting yourself in this position, what is your face like? Is your body T or is it declining? Or are you in a recession, baby? What is it? Because women who are going...
Don't get me wrong. She has a point, but skills pay the bills. You could look like a Ferrari, but the question is, do you drive like a Ferrari?
After this lifestyle will tell you that you have to keep up with yourself. You have to be in some type of shape. Your face got to look like something. Your hair got to be done. Your nails got to be done. You can't have no days where you don't shave. Can't have no days when that pedicure not on point. Teeth got to be straight, baby.
I agree with that. You can come with the landing strip. I got my pilot license, but it got to be shaved. I ain't Tarzan and you ain't Jane. We ain't going through none of that.
Are you in place for that? Because understand, the maintenance to just be the person who wants to be maintained is expensive. Is your life set up that way? So before you decide to pick up the sugar baby or whatever type of lifestyle, gold digger type of lifestyle, please understand that it comes with some type of prerequisite. And usually it's your looks. And does that match who you are? Stay safe. Are you pretty?
I don't think looks is everything. Have y'all ever been in a situation where you've seen a young lady, she fine as hell, and then when you actually get it, you realize it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. You want a refund now. Now, I'm not saying I was spending money. You feel me? I'm cheap. So if you out here spending money on bitches because they look good, that's your prerogative. But at the same time, everything that look good ain't good. I like using cars as an analogy. You look good. You a Lamborghini. Let's say you a Lambo. Lambos is head turner. You come in with them cheeks, it's gonna turn some heads. Right. But underneath the hood, that's what really counts. So what you got up underneath the hood? You could look good, your hair could be done, nails could be done, your body is T, but is that poom poom coming with a V8 or a V12?
That's where skills come in.
It's some chicks out here right now that you wouldn't dare look at. You wouldn't dare turn your head to look at. But it's somebody out here that would kill for her. It's somebody out here that will...
You looking at my bitch?
He done drove that joint around the block a few times and he know it got some giddy up. I'm speaking in code, but you understand what I'm saying. So looks is one thing, but skills is another. You gonna make that man toes curl? If dudes is investing in you, you...
I don't know if y'all hear that.
She in nature. Yeah. Listen, once I seen the natural bun sticking up, I knew that's where she was going with that. You know what I mean? She a tree hugger. And I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. Them tree huggers make the best wives. They make the best girlfriends. They make the best partners.
They do.
Outside. Like, I like to be outside. With the birds. The bees. Not really the bees, but...
And the trees.
Outside. You get me? With trees, with nature. Like, I don't like to be outside with my little funky club with people that ain't got no phone.
I told y'all she was a tree hugger, man.
Pick him.
She'd be cute without the eyelashes. I don't Oh, sisters be messing themselves up. Sisters be beautiful as hell. Be messing themselves up. They don't think they're good enough, and that's what this country has convinced them that they're not good enough. So they got to add extras. She would be pretty if she did not have those thick ass eyelashes on. Very gorgeous. You know, natural beauty sister.
Mango off the tree outside.
What you know about picking mangoes? Don't pick that up. Hey, talking about mangoes. Shout out to all my Grenadian people, man. Look, when I lived in Grenada, I used to climb the mango trees. You know how many times I almost got caught climbing other people's mango trees? Had to climb all the way high up and hide behind the leaves and shit. Motherfucker looking down. He done seen 4 or 5 mangoes on the ground trying to figure out how they got on the ground. I agree with her about that whole outside thing. Now that I'm older, sometimes I think about how it used to be when I used to be going to the clubs and I used to be hanging out, you know, and I don't drink no more, so I don't really miss drinking like that, to be honest with you. I do miss the late nights. Would I do it now? No, because times have changed. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog. It's free.
Anyway, this reactor is overdose last.
Fired. As soon as he scheduled a meeting.
But I've seen that tactic work, and good people lose their jobs.
How it all unfolded. When you're working at a warehouse, you can only receive so many write-ups before you are finally fired. After receiving another violation, he had been written up again. But this time, it was different. The manager in the Human Resource Department scheduled a meeting with Mr. Garrett. So being aware of the seriousness of this meeting, Mr. Garrett decided to bring a gun with him. When he walked into the office, his manager told him he was fired.
Oh, wow.
As soon as he uttered those words, Mr. Garrett pulled out a 40 cal with a green laser attached to it, making sure he didn't miss his target, killing a plant manager, a human resource manager, an intern on his first day, and 2 other workers. The warehouse went crazy.
God damn, bro. You take the supervisor out, you take the plant manager out because they've been bothering you. That's still not right. But what the other employees got to do with it? What the intern got to do with it? When it comes to these jobs, control your emotion. It's a business at the end of the day. If they don't want you there, leave. A lot of times, dog, you know when they don't want you there. You know when they bullshitting and they picking on you. You have ample time to, all right, that's how y'all want to play it? Find you another job? Walk out on their ass. Don't let it get to this.
People were panicking, running, crawling, screaming, and being wounded as they exited the warehouse. Mr. Garrett ultimately got into a shootout with the police before being killed and wounding 5 officers. A memorial was set up in front of the warehouse for the 5 slain victims.
Like I said, it's never that serious.
This is true. Oh, this is a true story. A lot of these dudes, people be making up stories. Mr. Garrett, let me see. Garrett kills warehouse workers after being fired. Let me see. This is true. Man who kills 5 in Illinois warehouse shooting. Okay. Oh, wow. This really happened. Gary Martin opened fire inside Harry. Oh, this really happened. How did we miss this? Was this in... Maybe it was happening in 2019. This happened a long time ago. An employee who was being terminated from his job at an Illinois warehouse opened fire at his workplace Friday, killing 5 people and wounding 5 police officers, the story said. Gary Martin, 45, was called into a meeting that afternoon inside the warehouse in the Chicago suburb of Aurora and was told he was being fired. Martin then shot the 3 employees who were at the meeting and 2 others who were nearby using a Smith & Wesson handgun he owned illegally. Aurora Police Chief Christian Zaman told reporters Saturday Martin had a criminal record including a felony that kept him from owning a gun legally. Investigators have said little else what would explain the rampage, including why Martin who had worked at the warehouse for 15 years, was being fired. It's unclear if Martin knew of his termination beforehand. Huh. He had spent 15 years there, you know. Probably was trying to do right. And they might, you know what ended up probably happening? They probably ended up getting new management, and new management probably didn't like him and wanted to get him up out of there. So they probably was writing him up. Because you was there for 15 years. You had a job for 15 years. You ain't trying to retire. He probably had got that job. That job was keeping him on the straight and narrow. And he figured, shit, this job is all I got. And then now they want to fire me. And for him to bring a handgun to work, he knew they was getting ready to terminate him. You know what probably happened? He probably was there for 10 years and probably was doing great. And they probably brought in new management. And the new management didn't like him. And they was like, we gonna get him up out of here. Or a lot of times, they probably if they have like a new manager that just started, he probably like, well, let me get this. They probably don't like a brother being there. Let me get him fired and I can get my nephew on here. You know what I'm saying? You know? F this N-word. I'm going to fire it. He come in 2 minutes late. Oh, that's a write-up. He come in 2 minutes, 2 minutes late from lunch. Oh, that's a write-up. And then they probably knew that they could just keep writing him up. We can fire him. I can get my nephew this job. And the brother can go back on the streets of doing, and that's probably the only thing he had was that job. Well, he got a criminal background. Even though he probably could have got another job, being he was at that job for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? That job was keeping him legit. But like I said, even people, he probably could have got another job because that show, he could hold a job down. He was there for 15 years. I'm telling you what happened, because you don't just start acting up and mess up. He probably was getting good benefits, probably was getting all kind of raises. He was growing with that company. He wasn't trying to leave. But being there for 15 years, you ain't trying to leave. You know what I'm saying? A decade and a half, you ain't trying to leave. So that's probably what happened. Some new management came in, somebody they hired, didn't like him. Because that happened to me. I was working at this job, easy going, everything was beautiful. Then they hired this new manager guy. He got me fired within 6 months. I was up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like me. He kept writing. He was writing me up for little shit. And I couldn't, I'm the employee, and I was I had a meeting with some of the people about him, and it was like, he was the manager, Mexican dude. And a lot of times these Mexicans, I hate to say it, they be trying to get black folks fired on the job once they get in position of power. First thing they do is try to start getting us up out of there so they can get their cousin Jorge and shit the job. But that's another story. But they do little dirty shit like that out here in LA though. If they be want to run black people off the job. So I'm gonna see what. So clearly Martin knew he was terminated beforehand. I hate that we have to use term classic workplace shooting. That pains me to do so at this time. I don't know. Police Chief Zeman told reporters Friday, again, we can only surmise that with a gentleman who was being terminated that this was something he intended to do. The 5 wounded officers were taken to the local hospital, 2 of whom were transferred to trauma centers, all expected to survive. Police said one warehouse employee suffered 9 life-threatening gunshot wounds. Several 911 calls came just about 1:30 p.m. Friday, said Police Chief Martin. Police Chief Zeman told Martin shot the officers immediately after they arrived at the 39,000 square foot warehouse at Henry Pratt Company, which manufactures water valves. Martin hid in the warehouse, and police spent the next hour and a half finding him inside the massive facility. When police found Martin, he fired at the officers, who then killed him. Officer Zeman said, okay, so they shot back and killed him. Took him out. Wow. So that did happen. That's crazy. That is insane. Let's get back into this video.
No job should get you to that point where you want to come in there and off everybody in the building. Yeah, sometimes crazy. Good people get caught up in bullshit and it changes who you are. That's why you got to be careful of the environment that you put yourself in. and the workplace is included. Think about when you first started working at that job, before all the BS. You used to get there on time. You was eager to work. You was eager to volunteer. Time seemed like it was going by too fast. This one, you know it's time to exit stage left. When it seems like time is drawn out, you keep looking at your phone. All right, it's 7:15. Then you look at it again, you thinking an hour went past. Damn, it's just 7:25. When time seems to be going by too slow and you on the clock, it's time to go. Do not let that job and them people at that job drive you crazy.
So I just be trying. So I saw somebody try aerial yoga class on Instagram, and I was like, you know what? Why not? And
I ain't gonna front though. Like when I got fired from that job, and that Mexican dude had me fired, I was kind of relieved. I didn't like that damn job. I agree with what he was saying. You be looking at your clock, like, damn, it's just. It'd be 10 o'clock, and you look at it again, you think 45 minutes done passed, it's 10:05. You're like, damn.
It was right around this moment that I realized I have to stop just trying stuff for fun. She had us do inchworms down the room. She had us do hop jumps back.
Yo, I don't even want to judge a book by its cover, but immediately my mind is like, it's too much. It's too much trunk space on that car for you to be trying to do them type of moves.
Right, she got a big ass.
At this point, we had already lapped the room twice doing running in place. So, yeah, we did a little yoga flow, and not the well-placed one either. Like, she was just kind of running us through this with no break in between. And then she was like, great, let's do handstands. But not regular handstands, 1 foot off the wall handstands. I'm like, what exactly was it that I signed up for? So cool, we finally get to the ribbons, and she's just like, oh, you're gonna hop, jump up, and push. And I'm like, okay, this doesn't seem so bad. And then this lady flipped me over like a stack of pancakes at IHOP.
Hey, yo, hold on.
Damn, baby.
Hold on now.
That big motherfucker's flexible.
So you can do that for yourself next time. I don't think so. Yes, you can.
But I guess you can do anything you really put your mind to.
Jesus Christ. Yo, you know what, man? Shout out to her, because she proved me wrong. I was just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? She look like she get all her vitamins in the morning. So, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. Shout out to you, man.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Not good. Not good at all.
Man gets bit by extremely venomous snake.
Not good at all. Shit.
Excuse me. Could you go get Ranger? I just got bit by a copperhead.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, crap. Oh, I'm shaking.
Oh, there we go. I see it.
Right now.
These aren't supposed to be here. They're not normally in this area. I think I stepped on its tail. I wanted to make sure I contained it.
Yo, this is one of the reasons I am hesitant to go hiking. Since I've been to Georgia, I've only been hiking one time. And this is the reason I am terrified of snakes.
In case you guys have to remove it or whatever.
Stay calm.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I want you to come around this way.
Gotcha.
And then I want you to sit down. You're going to stay calm. Where were you bitten?
Right here on my leg.
Need you to lie down. Okay, so can you get the envenomation kit from the nature center? Breathe deeply.
With a snake.
Stay calm.
You know what I mean? Lay down on the ground with a snake just bit me ass, with a bunch of them more can come bite me. And it's venomous.
Actually never had a copperhead sighted on grounds.
So you guys aren't going to kill it or anything, right? Okay, good.
Hey, yo, shout out to that man. This man is still concerned about the well-being of the snake. Yo, if I get bit, 1, I wouldn't be that calm. 2, I'm turning that snake into a pack. I'm turning that motherfucking... We gonna be smoking on that. Ain't no way you gonna bite me and y'all not gonna kill me. Man, hell nah. Put that shit down. Technically, he's not supposed to be there. I'm talking about the guy that got bit. Because it's the woods. It's the woods. That's where the snakes are supposed to be.
Right.
But, nigga, You saw me coming.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. You're the first person bit by a copperhead in the Baltimore County Park in 25 years.
All right, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. It just stings a little bit.
I see what they're doing. They trying
We need to get you in that Kubota. We're going to drive you out here.
Hopefully I could find an update on this video. I have seen another video with some guy that got bit by a snake, and he was just as calm as this, but his friends and like his family showed the aftermath, and he was in the hospital for weeks. His legs had swollen up. He started having respiratory problems. Once he was able to get better and he started talking about it, he was basically saying that he was this close to losing his legs. The doctors were thinking about amputating his legs.
Dang.
So hopefully this guy's okay. Be careful out there, man. Y'all people that like to hike, be careful. This is one of the, I'm telling you.
Go to the gym. Shit, walk on the beach. Walk on the beach. That's a hike. At least there ain't gonna be no snakes on the beach. At least I don't think it is, right? Has anybody got bitten on it? No, I doubt it. They be in dirt. I don't think they can survive on it. Only thing you gotta worry about getting bit by is if you walk in the water and step on a jellyfish. You know what I'm saying? You get stung by a jellyfish. But if you just walk your ass on the beach, which you ain't gotta worry about that type of stuff. That's crazy.
This is one of the reasons why, as much as I be intrigued about hiking, because it's beautiful hiking trails out here. It's beautiful trails out here, but I ain't with it.
Anyway, what do you think about this video, man? That is from Overdose Laz. Doing this reaction. Oh shit! Did I stop it? I stopped it. Did I stop it? Or it's still recording? Oh shit! It's still recording. Oh damn it! My bad. Oh shit! Anyway, y'all, subscribe to the channel. Talk to y'all later.